Hail adventurers, welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am Dungeon Master Wyvern, returning back to the grand adventure that is the new Legacy Shard here in Ultima Online. This evening I am continuing the adventures of Wulfric, my blacksmith crafter here. I believe we've hit 80% in our key skills for our blacksmith. Let me go ahead and take a look at my skill hot tab here. So we're currently have we're an adept at mining and we are an adept at blacksmithing. So yes, we are at 80% for our two key crafting skills for our blacksmith. And this evening I'm hoping to hit master, which would be 90% in these two skills. One thing that I didn't quite realize when I started Wulfric, my blacksmith crafter here, is the fact that any account for the new Legacy Shard, this was of course in the fine print, it didn't sort of really, impress itself upon me until I realized that whether you have a paid account for Broadsword or if you're on an Endless Journey free account, regardless of your status of account, you only have 2 character slots for the new Legacy Shard. And I think the rationale behind this for the developers was to encourage player interdependence, sort of foster that, community, sort of increase the need for players to socialize amongst each other in order to, get certain services or certain goods, and to take away from some of that self-sufficiency a lot of players can achieve on the production shards that takes away from the social element of this massively multiplayer online role-playing game. But consequently, because it is limited to 2 characters per account, Wolfric here would only be a temporary character on my account. I think it's I'm going to go ahead and complete my quest path for the sake of capturing that for history's sake. What one of the crafting paths look like in the new Legacy Shard. I don't believe there's any content creators out there who are showcasing this at the moment. I believe that I'm the only one. I could be mistaken in that, but for now, I think I'm the only one who's showing off a crafter quest path through the narrative path here in the new Legacy Shard. So I'm just going to go ahead and start what I finished. But when I do wrap this up, I think the plan is to return back to my melee main character, William, and branch him out as a warrior tamer. So there is a sort of advanced, skill path that has a narrative element to it to take on a role as a tamer. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do with William once I complete Wolfric's quest path here. So that's what's in store for the channel in the near term when it comes to my Ultima Online content. Let me go ahead and tell Hooch here. I think my good friend Joker Soul Dragon was kind enough to give me this dog. Let me go ahead and tell Hooch to, oops, there we go. Command stay. So we're going to ask Hooch to sort of stick around our little player abode here, stay out of trouble, and just be a cute pupperoo. This is William's house. I established this house several weeks back at this point, and it's slowly taking on life. So you all might have seen my Grandmaster Plate Mail Helm and my accurate Grandmaster's Armament to Ruin memories from the early days of William here. We have the Spider Carapace Shield, and I don't think you can quite make it out here, but we do have the ring somewhere here too. Let me go ahead and set that circle of transparency with this character as well. Let's see, graphics, show foliage, use circle of transparency, apply. Okay, there we go, and you can see the web covered ring right over there. 2 additions to the house is the Wings of Eureka and the Wings of Torst, which are 2 decorative drops you can get from defeating the Manticore in its lair. Manticores, rather. You got Eureka and Torst in calling that lair their homes. I was able to win those wings this weekend with the Wyvern's Lair Guild, my guildmates, and our friends at Cool and Never Lucky. In any case, let's go ahead and push on. I want to go ahead and welcome John here, saying, "Hey, let's go! Good to have you here, John, a guildmate of mine, and the Wyvern's Lair. Always good to have a guildmate drop by and say hello while I am streaming Ultima Online. This is the OSI version of Ultima Online, developed and supported by Broadsword, and we are adventuring in the new Legacy Shard. So, let's go ahead and catch ourselves up as to what we're doing. Take a look at our quest journal and our quest objectives. Next stop is the Shining Path Armory. Alright, here's what it reads. With a confident demeanor, you share the news of the infused weapons and their delivery to Serpent's Hold. The Guildmaster listens attentively, nodding in approval at your achievements. They inform you that they have already skilled smiths working diligently to mass produce the newly crafted blades based on your design. With a smile, the Guildmaster announces that they are promoting you to the rank of Adept Blacksmith, recognizing your dedication, craftsmanship, and the impact you have made intrinsic. The weight of the title settles upon your shoulders, mingling with a surge of elation and gratitude. While the Guild continues its efforts to support the war against the pirates, the Guildmaster requests that you redirect your focus towards further honing your skills. They remind you of the importance of supporting the citizens of Trinsic in fulfilling their needs as a skilled blacksmith. Understanding the significance of continuous improvement, you eagerly accept the Guildmaster's guidance. With renewed determination, you set out to assist the townsfolk once again, ready to tackle new challenges and expand your expertise. Continue to refine your skills until you feel you've learned all you can for your current rank of Adept. And that's exactly what we did. So we are heading back to the Shining Path Armory and talking to the Guildmaster there. That is what we will be doing. And there's the Shining Path Armory right over here. Make our way inside. And there's the Guildmaster. We got Buck Velvet here. We got the Clay Mauser. Alright, let's talk to the Guildmaster. You make your way back to the Smiths Federation Guildmaster Intrinsic. The familiar sounds, the clanging metal, and the warmth of the forge greet you as you enter. The Guildmaster, aware of your dedication and growth, welcomes you warmly. As you express your desire for further advancement, the Guildmaster listens attentively. They understand your yearning to surpass your current skill level and offer an opportunity that aligns perfectly with your aspirations. Serpent's Hold. The recently reclaimed fortress turned offensive staging base requires a skilled blacksmith to work alongside Master Blacksmith Sullivan to establish a new workshop and supply the Warriors Guild with the necessary equipment for their final offensive against the pirates. Recognizing your talent and potential, the Guildmaster proposes that you undertake this important task. It is an opportunity to not only elevate your craft but also contribute to the war effort in a significant way. Serpent's Hold, now a bastion of hope, stands as a testament to the resilience of Trinsic and its people. The Guildmaster instructs you to seek out First Mate Patrick once again at the Trinsic docks and inform him you wish to travel to Serpent's Hold. Alright. We go ahead and collect that, and if we accomplish this, we get another allotment of 500 gold. I'll be back in a jiff. The evil Peach is asking to be let outside. Hold on one second. Alright, I'm back. Apologies about that, adventurers. The evil Peach was quite insistent that he be released from the depths of my lair, so I so obliged him. And now we're on our way to First Mate Patrick and back to Serpent's Hold. Looking forward to seeing what's ahead for ourselves here. Alright. Let's take a look at the map. Yep, we're going to go this way. Go south. Take the bridge here. And the dock should come into view. And there's Patrick, the first mate. Ahoy there! Serpent's Hold has been rebuilt into an impressive stronghold, thanks largely in part to your efforts. I have been told you'll be heading there to continue to outfit the soldiers with armor and weapons. Whenever you are ready to transport to Serpent's Hold, just let me know, and we will be on our way. Alright, off to Serpent's Hold we go. Defrost the transcriber, eh? Alright, and here we are meant to talk to... Okay, we've done that. Let's talk to Patrick, the first mate. Ahoy there! It's really quite something here, isn't it? Commander Wilkins has done an amazing job fortifying Serpent's Hold. Oh, if you need to head back to the mainland for any reason, just let me know, and I'll have you on the next transport. It's Patrick, the first mate. Okay. So I believe maybe we just got to go closer into the stronghold here. Oops. We got a little text update there. Oh, just kidding. We can go ahead and collect that now. This is the update. Arriving at Serpent's Hold, you are immediately struck by the grandeur of the fortress that now stands tall and proud. The once desolate island has been transformed into a bustling hub of activity, with soldiers patrolling the walls and workers toiling to fortify the stronghold. The sight of the newly constructed buildings and defenses fills you with awe and admiration for the collective effort put forth by the people of Trinsic. Now, to just make your way through the fortified gates until you find the blacksmith shop, where you will work alongside Master Sullivan to resupply Serpent's Hold with necessary armaments. Alright, so we're going to Master Sullivan. I can see the blacksmith shop here is just literally called Blacksmith. No unique title for the smithery here in Serpent's Hold. And there is Sullivan, the Master Blacksmith. Let's talk to him. Entering the blacksmith shop, you are greeted by the sight of Master Blacksmith Sullivan. He stands tall and formidable, a veteran of countless battles and a master of his trade. The sparks from his anvil dance in rhythm with his precise strikes, reflecting the passion and expertise he brings to his work. Approaching Master Sullivan, you introduce yourself and express your purpose in coming to Serpent's Hold. He gives you a knowing nod, acknowledging your skill and determination. He welcomes you warmly and assigns you a place beside him at the nearby forge and anvil. He informs you that Commander Wilkins, now stationed within the new Warriors Guild in Serpent's Hold, holds the key to the most pressing equipment needs for the upcoming final offensive against the pirates, and instructs you to speak with him. Alright, let's go ahead and collect that. And it's off to Commander Wilkins. Read the town crier. Let's talk to Reed. What does he have to say? News. No news from Reed. At least not yet. And I believe Commander Wilkins can be found here in the Warriors Guild. There he is. Samuel Wilkins, the commander. Commander Wilkins, recognizing your growing expertise and unwavering commitment, pulls you aside and reveals the most urgent need for the defense of Serpent's Hold. He explains that the guard towers positioned at crucial points on the island require immediate restocking, as they serve as the first line of defense against any pirate incursions. The safety of the fortress and its inhabitants relies heavily on the supplies and equipment available to these dedicated guards. With utmost confidence in your abilities, Commander Wilkins presents you with a daunting order to fulfill. He outlines the specific requirements: 10 full sets of chainmail armor, 15 metal kite shields, 5 war forks, 5 war axes, 5 Viking swords, and 10 war hammers. The magnitude of the task is not lost on you, but you accept it with a determined nod, knowing that the success of Serpent's Hold hinges on your craftsmanship. Eager to devise a plan, you make your way back to the blacksmith shop and seek out Master Sullivan to share the extensive order laid out by Commander Wilkins. Okay, we're going to go ahead and accept that. Let's take a look at this. So we're heading back to Master Sullivan here. Off we go. And there's our good old Sullivan, the Master Blacksmith. Master Sullivan listens attentively to the items Commander Wilkins has requested. Together, you discuss the best approach to tackle this immense undertaking, considering the available resources, time constraints, and the need for uncompromising quality. Master Sullivan imparts his valuable insights and guides you in refining your plan. With each passing moment, you gain a deeper appreciation for his mentorship and the collective wisdom of the blacksmithing craft. He indicates that an immense amount of raw materials will be required to complete this order, and informs you that they have recently uncovered a mine underneath Serpent's Hold, the Iron Heart Depths, and it is filled with valuable raw materials. He suggests you may need many visits to the mines to gather enough materials for this order. Master Sullivan suggests once you have enough materials that you start by piecing out each section of the chainmail armor, starting with the chainmail gloves, and assemble the sets from there. Armed with a clear strategy, you set to work, forging the chainmail armor gloves. Not a problem. We got this, adventurers. We got this. So, we're going to go ahead, put away our pickaxe, and instead we're going to pick up our smith's hammer. And we're going to go to town on this order. So, if we're going to start with metal armor, we're going to go to next page and chainmail gloves. Let's go ahead and make a number. We're going to make 10. All right, here we go. And there's our blacksmithing menu. We've made 1 out of 10, and you can see our blacksmithy resource bag here. We have 5,000 iron ingots. That's probably going to be hopefully enough for this order for the fighters of Serpent's Hold. And this is it. This is the life of a blacksmith crafter on the new legacy shard of Ultima Online adventures. And there are a lot of players out there that really enjoy this playstyle. And quite frankly, there are a lot of players out there that really need crafters like Wolfric to be properly equipped and ready for their adventures across Asaria. You can see I have a backup smith's hammer here with 250 uses because you kind of burn through uses of the smith's hammer quite quickly, I find, as a blacksmith. So it's always good to have a little backup here. All right, we got 10 out of 10. Chainmail gloves. Let's go ahead to our quest journal. We're going to go ahead and collect that. All right. And let's see. Let's find out where this all went, shall we? There they are. Let's go ahead and see if we can toggle objective item. And there we go. With the completion of the chainmail gloves, you take a moment to admire the intricate craftsmanship and the meticulous interlocking rings that form a formidable defense. The weight of each glove feels reassuring in your hands, a testament to your dedication and skill. Knowing that time is of the essence, you set aside the gloves and refocus your attention on the next task at hand, the forging of the chainmail arms. All right, so let's go ahead into our quest journal, we'll collect that. And next up is the chainmail arms here. So we're going to go here, next page, and we can see chainmail arms right there. We're going to go to the scroll here. Take a look at it. Each chainmail arm is going to require 8 seconds. It requires 80 in blacksmithing and 15 ingots each. Let's go ahead and make 10 of those. We got our good fellow guildmate and friend Tackernock saying I had music going on YouTube, and all of a sudden I hear DM Wyvern. A nice surprise. I appreciate that, Tackernock. It's been fun adventuring with you in Ultima the last week. Tackernock has been a great friend and aid in my journey as I've rediscovered Ultima Online here. And speaking of music, I am listening to Witchbolt right now. Witchbolt is a dungeon synth artist, and we're currently listening to their album Bellow. If you're wondering what we have playing in the background there, it's Witchbolt. Great dungeon synth artist who I actually have permission from to showcase their work on streams such as this. So once again, my thanks to Witchbolt. Go check them out. They do great music. My good friend Illustrious Gnome, also a Witchbolt connoisseur. Alright, we got those 10 chainmail arms looking good. Let's go ahead and toggle objective item here. Just click on each chainmail arm. Alright, there we go. With focused determination, you forge the chainmail arms, continuing the intricate process you've mastered. Each metal ring is meticulously linked to its neighbor, forming an unyielding barrier. The rhythmic clink of the pliers echoes in the workshop as you expertly maneuver them, ensuring a seamless connection between the interlocking rings. As the chainmail arms take shape, you inspect every inch, making certain that the craftsmanship is flawless. The weight and flexibility of the armor reveal its effectiveness, providing essential protection for the wearer's upper limbs. Now you shift your focus to the next piece of armor required, the chainmail leggings. Alright, let's go ahead. Once again, we're going to go ahead and click on our Smith's Hammer here. We're going to look for leggings. We're going to go to our scroll. They require 8 seconds, and they each use 27 ingots. Let's go ahead and make 10 of these. There we go. Forging we go. Leafy Nebula, welcome to the Wyvern's Lair, saying more action. Yes, indeed. This is some crafting action, Leafy Nebula, in Ultima Online. And Leafy says, what are you forging? Currently, I am forging 10 chainmail armor sets, Leafy. So right now, we're working on the chainmail leggings here. How have you been, Leafy? What have you been up to? I hope you've had a good Monday in your respective parts of the world. Have you had a chance to check out Ultima Online for yourself, Leafy? Alright, 10 out of 10. So we got our chainmail leggings in place. Let's go ahead and click on our character. Toggle objective item. There we go. As the flames dance and the hammer strikes the anvil with precision, the chainmail leggings gradually take shape. Each ring is painstakingly linked, ensuring a seamless and impenetrable defense. The rhythmic clanking echoes through the blacksmith's shop, resonating with your determination and commitment to creating armor of unparalleled quality. With the completion of the chainmail leggings, you turn your attention to the next crucial component of the armor sets, the chainmail coifs. These protective head coverings will shield the warriors of Serpent's Hold from the enemy strikes and provide vital defense for their heads and necks. Alright. Leafy says, I did, but I want to try it with someone new. I need to hop in your Discord. Hey, that sounds good, Leafy. Why don't you go ahead and do that? We'd be very happy to have you join us at the Wyvern's Lair. Alright. Let's go ahead and forge these chainmail coifs, I guess? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce them. Coifs. In any case, each of these chainmail coifs take 8 seconds, and they take 15 ingots. We're going to go ahead and make 10. And there we go. It's as easy as that, adventurers, and we still have plenty of iron ingots to get through. We're sitting at 4,400 or thereabouts. So still more than enough ingots, I think, to get us through the next step in the blacksmith crafter quest path. Our friend Argenbarger has joined us in Ultima Online and has created their own blacksmith crafter. Not only have they created their own blacksmith crafter, but this weekend, while the Wyvern's Lair Guild took on some of the hardest encounters and most dangerous bosses currently in the New Legacy, Argenbarger was there with his pickaxe, ready to throw in with us or to mine for some ingots. Leapy says, okay, I was just about to ask if you are solo in your game tonight. I am solo in my game tonight, Leapy. So, you know, the way it kind of works here for myself is that sort of Mondays, currently an opportunity for me to check out the narrative path for the New Legacy Shard experience, and I like to do that in sort of a more quiet setting for myself. Saturdays, however, are guild adventure days when we get together as a player community here at the Wyvern's Lair and take on the best that New Legacy has to offer us. Alright, as you work, the coifs slowly take shape, emerging from a collection of individual rings into a complete and functional headpiece. The rhythmic pounding of the hammer resonates with your determination. The metallic clinks blending with the anticipation of the forthcoming battle. Finally, the last ring is fastened, completing the chainmail coifs. As you hold them in your hands, you can't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. These coifs are not just mere pieces of metal. They are symbols of protection, crafted with care and precision to safeguard the lives of those who wear them. With the completion of the chainmail coifs, you turn your attention to the next crucial component of the armor sets, the chainmail tunics. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and collect that. Oh, well, look at this. Got a bunch of rewards here. Alright, so it's the chainmail tunics next. Easy done. We're going to click on our smith's hammer. Click on next page here, and we're going to look for the tunics. And they require 30 iron ingots each. Wow. Quite a few. We're going to go ahead and make 10 of those. We've almost burned through 1,000 iron ingots. There you go. We got 1 out of 10 completed. 2 out of 10. We're going to get there in no time, adventurers. It's going to be sad saying farewell to Wulfric, but eventually I am going to be deleting this character and making space for my my mage. So on the New Legacy, I plan to have a PVM warrior, which is William, a warrior tamer, and alongside that PVM focused warrior tamer, I plan to have a PvP focused mage assassin. And that will be my roster for Season 1 of the New Legacy Shard. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm especially excited for the mage because of just everything that comes with being a spellcaster in Ultima Online. Just the whole range of spells you could eventually learn and put to use when you're adventuring. To me, that sounds like something exciting to discover and learn for myself. Alright, we got 10 tunics. Let's go ahead and toggle objective item. And just like that. There we go. As you work, the clinking of metal rings harmonizes with the rhythmic pounding of the hammer, creating a symphony of craftsmanship. The glowing embers of the forge illuminate your workspace, casting an ethereal glow on the evolving chainmail tunics. Carefully, you shape the chainmail, ensuring that each ring is tightly secured, leaving no room for vulnerability. The process requires patience and precision, as the tunics must be tailored to fit the warriors perfectly, allowing them freedom of movement while providing maximum defense. With the chainmail armor sets completed, your attention now turns to the next important task at hand, the forging of the metal kite shields. These shields will serve as the warrior's primary means of defense, offering reliable protection in the heat of battle. So now we need to make 15 metal kite shields. Alright, can do. So let's go here. We're going to once again click on our hammer. We're going to look for shields, metal kite shield, right? Yes. There we go. We're going to go ahead and make 15. There we go. We're slowly getting through our iron ingots here. So you can see, we're now at 3,961 iron ingots. These kite shields should soon be in our grasp. We're at 5 out of 15. Six out of 15. There we go. 7 out of 15. We are very slowly putting together what the Warriors of Serpenthold needs to fight off the orcish pirate threat here. Pazuzi says, why not just make a free account to have the mage on and use your paid account for housing and banking? Yeah, that's an idea, Pazuzi. I don't know. There's something about me that just doesn't want to have to bother with multiple accounts, if that makes sense. You know, I like my account. I like the veterancy on my account, and I don't know. I know you can use Endless Journey accounts to sort of create a stable of characters here in the New Legacy Shard. I don't feel very pressed to do that for myself. But welcome to the Wyvern's Lair and the stream. Go ahead and toggle objective item here with the shields. And there we go. With each strike of the hammer, sparks fly, illuminating the workshop and infusing the air with the scent of heated metal. The shields begin to take shape, their surface slowly transforming from raw metal to a finely crafted masterpiece. You meticulously shape the shields, curving them to form the distinctive kite shape that will provide optimal coverage and maneuverability. Your skilled hands guide the hammer, ensuring that every strike is precise and calculated. With the metal kite shields completed, your attention now turns to crafting the warforks. These weapons are crucial for close quarters combat, providing warriors with a versatile and deadly tool to engage their foes. So now we gotta forge 5 warforks. Pazuza says, yeah, that's understandable. It just sucks that there's only 2 character slots. Yeah, and as I was saying at the top of my stream, while it does bite a little bit, I also kind of understand the design rationale behind it, which of course for the developers is to encourage players to rely upon each other in the New Legacy Shard and not be an island unto themselves. So I don't mind doing that. I don't mind, creating my PVM Warrior Tamer and my PvP Mage Assassin and relying on guildmates and friends across the shard for whatever my crafting needs may be. That's totally cool with me. And vice versa, I imagine, I'm unsure of what I guess there are things I can find out there in the world on my PVM character the crafters could possibly make use of. Leafy says, how is PvP in this game? I haven't had an extensive amount of experience with PvP just yet, Leafy Nebula. I was checking out a champ spawn a few weeks ago. I'll get right back to it here. With precision and skill, you forge the tines of the Warforks, carefully crafting each prong to a sharp and menacing point. The metal bends and curves under your guidance, taking on the distinctive form that sets the Warfork apart from other weapons. You pay attention to every detail, ensuring that the tines are symmetrical and aligned perfectly. The balance of the weapon is crucial, allowing warriors to wield it with finesse and accuracy. Your experienced hands guide the shaping process, honing the Warforks to their ideal form. With the completion of the Warforks, your attention now turns to crafting the War Axes. These formidable weapons are known for their raw power and devastating strikes, making them essential tools for warriors engaged in close combat. We need to forge 5 War Axes. So before I do that, let me get back to your question here. So champion spawns are open player versus player areas. So it is, in the context of the new Legacy Shard, sort of another boss encounter where you, as a player, can receive unique drops if you're able to take down the champion. Now, once you enter these areas, you get flagged for player versus player combat, and other players can then attack you. We only got attacked once by a guild by the name of Sweaty, actually twice, sorry. And it was fun. I enjoyed the PvP combat, the player versus player combat. So, you know, my first sort of impression of it was that this is a fun way of experiencing the game, something that I hope to explore more of in the future. But from what I've heard, there's not a whole lot of player versus player combat happening here in the New Legacy right now. All right, so let's go ahead and make those War Axes, shall we? All right, let's just make sure that's what it is. Yes, 5 War Axes. So off we go. We're going to look for axes. We're going to look for War Axe right there. It's going to take 24 ingots per. We're going to make 5. Pazuzu, how is your own New Legacy adventures going? Are you still enjoying your time here? Got 2 of 5 to be made. 3 of 5. So yeah, I hope I answered your question there, Leafy. Lot to learn about player versus player combat. I see this being quite a deep gameplay system to get my mind around. Pazuzu says, yeah, I got my character to Grandmaster everything. He's a warrior bard. Oh, very cool, Pazuzu. All right, let's go ahead, click on Wolfric, and let's go ahead and toggle those objective items, and there we go. As the metal reaches the optimal temperature, you begin to shape it, using controlled and precise hammer strikes. Each strike shapes the metal, transforming it into the distinctive form of a war axe. As you hold the finished war axe in your hands, you admire its craftsmanship. Metal gleams, ready to strike through enemies on the battlefield. The handle provides a firm grip, allowing for precise control and powerful swings. The weapon exudes strength and purpose. With the completion of the war axes, you now turn your attention to the crafting of the Viking swords. These iconic weapons are known for their elegance, versatility, and deadly precision. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that too. Let's go ahead and collect our rewards. We've got to create 5 of Viking swords. We're going to blades, Viking sword. We're going to go ahead and make 5. There we go. One of 5 completed. We're now sitting at 3,500 iron ingots. So we've gone through a good chunk of our iron ingots that we started the stream with. I think we're looking good. I think we're going to get out of this next step in the quest path pretty easily with the resources that we have. Alright, there are our Viking swords. Let's go ahead. Toggle objective item. And there's the update. With a combination of skilled hammer strikes and precise movements, you shape the metal into a long and slender blade. With each strike, you refine the edge, ensuring it is sharp and capable of delivering devastating blows. With the sword fully assembled, you turn your attention to refining its details. You polish the blade to a mirror-like finish, ensuring it gleams in the light. The hilt is adorned with intricate engravings or decorative elements, adding a touch of artistry to the weapon. With the completion of the Viking swords, you now turn your attention to crafting the warhammers. These powerful weapons are known for their sheer force and ability to deliver devastating blows. Okay. Let's go ahead and collect the quest objective for that. That's going to be another gold reward. So if you click over here, we're going to look for bashing. And just make sure we got the right one. Warhammer. There's Warhammer right there. And I believe for our quest, I believe we need to make 10. Yes, just double checking that. We got Sanuga here in what appears to be death robes. Take a look at their character. Yep, looks like they Sanuga had a rough day at the office. And there's the warhammers taking shape. We've almost burned through 2,000 iron ingots. And we have, I don't know how many uses on this. There we go. 120 uses of the Smith's Hammer to go. There's still a fair few before we have to take up that second Smith's Hammer we have in our backpack there. Seven out of 10. Eight out of 10. Okay. Let's go toggle objective item here. With the warhammers forged and ready, you set them aside knowing they will soon be wielded with strength and purpose by the defenders of Serpent's Hold. Your contribution as a blacksmith ensures that the warriors are equipped with weapons that embody both form and function. With the completion of the warhammers, you verify that all items to fill Commander Wilkins' order are accounted for. Should probably say, with the completion of the warhammers, you verify that all items to fulfill Commander Wilkins' orders are accounted for. You decide to return to Master Sullivan to verify your work and prepare the items for delivery. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, just kidding. He's right here. As you return to Master Sullivan, you notice a proud smile on his face, indicating that he has received good news. He wastes no time and immediately shares the exciting development with you. Master Sullivan informs you that due to your exceptional craftsmanship and dedication, he has received permission to promote you to the esteemed rank of Master Blacksmith. The title carries great honor and recognition within the blacksmithing community, signifying your mastery of the craft. As you bask in this momentous occasion, Master Sullivan continues by informing you about the next important task at hand. Commander Wilkins has specifically requested that supplies be delivered directly to the guard towers for immediate use. He points to the stack of crates against the wall, adorned with the Trinsic logo, and explains that these crates will serve as the packaging for the supplies. There are 4 towers located on the island that must be resupplied. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and complete this. Complete that, and there we go. We got our master's blacksmith's signature here. Go ahead and put that on. Excellent. And now we have to go to our first guard tower. Can I pick that up? Can I double click it? Oh, there we go. Alright, you're tasked with delivering a box of supplies to the first guard tower located on the west of the island. You pick up a crate of supplies and head out of the blacksmith shop and begin to make your way to the first guard tower. Alright, to the west. Let's go here, click that. Location of the west guard tower. I believe this is the guard tower here. Let's talk to the guard. You won't find a tougher group than us. We've weathered storms and fended off raiders, and we're not backing down now. Serpent's Hold will stand strong, says Galen. Okay. I could have sworn that this is the West Tower. I could be wrong. Could be here. Or not. Let's take a look at our quest journal. Alright. Let's figure out where exactly the compass is pointing us towards. Try here. No. That doesn't look like it's it. The West Guard Tower. Got some playing cards here. So this is north. This is an inn. I would assume that when I would reach the guard tower, I would get a prompt. I'm not getting any directional information here. So let's once again, we'll try here. No, that doesn't look like it's it either. I'm not getting a prompt from Maurice says, I've seen the fear in the pirates' eyes when they glimpse our tower. They know they can't get past us easily. We're the shield that protects this land. You are the shield. But I am not getting a sense of where this is meant to go. I don't think there's a tower here. Pocketed says, which tower? There's many. Hey, adventurers, if you join me in welcoming Ultima Online Gandalf here to the Wyvern's Lair. Pocketed, we're looking for the West Tower, Pocketed. So, I'm assuming that it must be this one. It's the far western tower here. But I'm not getting any quest prompt. Crate. Yeah, I haven't gotten a quest prompt of any kind to... I'm not getting any directional information either on this too. It says keep going that way. I can't really go any further here. Let's see. Yep, this is the end of the tower. I'll try talking to some of these guards. Right, we've heard that before. We've been stationed here for months, but our determination never wavers. We know the risks, the sacrifices. Serpent's Hold is our home and will protect us, says Derek. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, that's a really good idea. Let's go ahead, deliver items to target. There we go. That worked. Entering the guard tower, you are met with a focused and alert atmosphere. Soldiers diligently carry out their duties, their attention briefly shifting as they acknowledge your arrival. Your responsibility is clear: to securely deliver the crate of supplies to the designated storage area, ensuring the guards have easy access to the provisions in times of need. Their appreciation for your contribution is palpable, reinforcing the importance of your task in fortifying the defense of Serpent's Hold. Now you must return to the blacksmith shop and prepare another crate for delivery to the second guard tower. Alright. Gotcha. Thanks, Pockted. Yeah, I was thinking that, I get some sort of indicator that I was in the right, area, that visual and audio cue you sometimes get when you're near a quest objective or quest important NPC, but we didn't get that this time around. So, yeah, I was just kind of a little blind there. Let's go ahead and pick up some more of these supplies. There we go. You assemble another crate of supplies destined for the second guard tower on Serpent's Hold, located to the northwest. You lift the crate, head out of the blacksmith shop with determination and a sense of purpose. Northwest. Okay. So if we're heading northwest, that has to be this guard tower here. Pockted, how are you, my friend? How are things going at Never Lucky? How are your own adventures going in Ultima Online? What are you working on, Pockted? What does a player like you aspire towards? I'm curious. All right. You traverse the path towards the second guard tower, located on the northwest side of the island. As you approach, the watchful guards acknowledge your presence, understanding the significance of the provisions you carry. Stepping inside the tower, you witness the disciplined soldiers going about their duties, their vigilance unwavering. With precision and care, you deliver the crate to the designated storage area, ensuring that the guards have immediate access to the essential supplies. Their gratitude resonates through their expressions, emphasizing the vital role you play in fortifying the defense of Serpent's Hold and bolstering their confidence in the face of impending challenges. Having successfully delivered half of the required supplies, you make your way back to the blacksmith shop to gather supplies for the third guard tower. Pocket says, farming for some of the boss drops. I haven't got yet. Gotcha, Pocket. Have you gotten a good slew of boss drops that you were hoping to get for your characters? John. Hey, John. Welcome back. Thank you for dropping by at the top of the stream earlier. I appreciate you throwing your support. John, a guildmate of mine in the Wyvern's Lair here on the New Legacy Shard. Good to see you, John. We're here exploring the blacksmith quest path, narrative path. You carefully place the chainmail armor and sets of weapons into another crate to be delivered to the third guard tower on Serpent's Hold. This tower being located far to the northeast end of the island. Northeast, okay. So, that would have to be maybe this way. I think so. I think this is where we need to be. As you arrive at the tower, the sentinels stationed there greet you with respectful nods, recognizing the importance of the provisions you bring. Inside the tower, the atmosphere is one of focus and readiness, with the guards strategizing and training. You carefully unload the crate, ensuring the supplies are organized and easily accessible to support the defenders in their tireless duty. Now all that remains is to fortify the final guard tower. You make haste back to the blacksmith shop to prepare the final crate. Pocket says, yes indeed, I gave a guildie my Emberwing lure, as I wasn't having any luck for the dragon book, so now trying for another. Ooh, wow. That's really cool of you, Pocted. Oh, excuse me, I missed something there. John says, Pocted, I think you're the one who gave me songs for my new bard yesterday. Appreciate the generosity, my man. And Pocted says, yes, indeed, I gave a Gilding my Emberwing lure, as I wasn't having any luck for the Dragon Books, now trying for another. There we go. Now I'm fully caught up on what was going on there in the chat. Pocted, thank you so much for helping John out here with some of his bard songs. It was, as John said, super generous of you. All right, let's pick up this final crate and get going here. You gather the remaining armor and weapons and carefully pack the final crate for delivery to the last guard tower on Serpent's Hold. This tower resides in a strategic position to the south of the island. Okay. That would have to be... not here. That's not a guard tower. Maybe it's this one here. This is southerly. I do say so myself. That's even a word. You approach the fourth guard tower situated to the southern expanse of Serpent's Hold. The atmosphere in the tower is no different, with soldiers diligently honing their skills and preparing for the challenges ahead. You bring the final supply crate into the tower, where it is received with gratitude and efficiency. With a final nod of appreciation, you leave the tower, confident that your contribution has fortified the resolve of the defenders and enhanced their ability to protect Serpent's Hold from any impending threats. You begin to make your way back to the blacksmith and inform Master Sullivan that you have successfully delivered all required supplies. All right. Fox says, wasn't I, but that is a nice gesture for sure. Oh, gotcha. Pazu says, is there somewhere that has a list of rares that can drop in New Legacy? That I'm not so sure of. Maybe Pocted may know of a place, but as far as myself is concerned, I don't know of any such listing off the top of my head, Pazuzu. All right, let's return back to Master Sullivan here. Breathing heavily from your journey through Serpent's Hold, you make your way back to the blacksmith shop where Master Sullivan awaits. With a sense of urgency, you inform him that all the supplies have been successfully delivered to the guard towers. Master Sullivan, his brow furrowed with concern, nods and acknowledges your accomplishment. However, his expression quickly changes as he reveals the gravity of the situation that unfolded in your absence. The Warriors Guild has endured significant losses, and Commander Wilkins has requested your immediate presence to discuss the dire circumstances they face. As your heart races with a mix of anticipation and concern, you bid farewell to Master Sullivan and hasten your steps towards the command center within Serpent's Hold. Thoughts race through your mind, contemplating the challenges that await and the weight of responsibility that now rests upon your shoulders. The once celebratory atmosphere of the stronghold is now tinged with an air of somberness, reflecting the toll the battle has taken on its defenders. With each passing moment, you mentally prepare yourself for the discussion ahead, knowing that your expertise and dedication as a master blacksmith may be needed to turn the tide in this pivotal moment against the pirates. Okay, let's go ahead and collect all these rewards. And make our way back to the Commander Wilkins here. With a heavy heart, you enter the command center of Serpent's Hold to meet with Commander Wilkins. The weight of the recent events and grave news you received lingers in the air. As you approach the commander, his stern expression reflects the seriousness of the situation. He wastes no time in divulging the troubling events that unfolded, recounting the ambush on the Trinsic flagship the Courageous by the relentless pirate forces. So that's, again, another connection, another really cool connection to the Warrior Quest path. At some point, we fought, my character William, a great battle on the Courageous against the pirate forces there. So there it is again, how the developers have interwoven the various narrative paths with each other. You listen intently as the Commander Wilkins describes the valiant efforts of a few courageous individuals who defended the flagship against overwhelming odds, ensuring its retreat to the safety of Serpent's Hold. Despite their success, the flagship suffered significant damage, leaving the need for a new type of cannon that could withstand rapid firing without deteriorating. The commander turns to you, acknowledging your expertise as a master blacksmith, and entrusts you with the task of crafting this crucial piece of equipment. As the weight of responsibility settles upon your shoulders, you find a renewed sense of determination. The lives of many depend on the success of this endeavor, and you are determined to rise to the challenge. With a deep breath, you express your commitment to fulfilling the commander's request, vowing to forge a cannon of unparalleled durability and resilience that will aid in the defense of the Trinsic flagship and strike fear into the hearts of the pirates. You leave the Warriors Guild and begin heading back to the blacksmith shop to meet with Master Sullivan and devise a plan of action to structurally reinforce cannons for the courageous. Pocket says, heck, we saw a new drop today that hasn't been seen in all the beta, and this past month of the new legacy has been released. Ooh, very cool, Pocket. Would you mind sharing with us what your guild found in that brand new drop? That is exciting. All right, let's go back to Sullivan here. Filled with a sense of urgency, you make your way back to the blacksmith shop where Master Sullivan awaits. The gravity of the situation weighs heavily on your mind as you explain Commander Wilkins' request for a new type of cannon. Master Sullivan listens attentively, his experienced eyes reflecting a mixture of concern and determination. As you finish relaying the details, Master Sullivan reveals intriguing news. He informs you about a recent discovery made deep within the Ironheart depths, a material similar to the hardened iron found near Trinsic, but possessing a darker hue and properties reminiscent of shadow iron. This newfound material has been named hardened shadow iron. Master Sullivan believes it possesses the ideal characteristics required for crafting the durable cannon as requested by Commander Wilkins. Understanding the significance of this discovery, you are tasked with venturing into the Ironheart depths in search of a substantial deposit of hardened shadow iron. Okay, there we go. Pocket says it was a talisman from the Manticore. +5 to all stats. I saw it this AM. A cool guy got one, then we got one later in the day. Ooh, very cool. Pocket. That's an exciting new item. Alright, so now we got to figure out how to reach the Ironheart depths. Yep, the Ironheart depths. So, yeah, let's open up our quest journal. Locate. Where the heck is it? I'm wondering if we can find the way to the Ironheart depths here at the blacksmith or nearby it. I'm assuming. Let's. Okay, that's ore. We're gonna scroll all the way out here. I'm gonna scroll all the way out. Pocket says, I know. Alright. Pocket says you've been past it before. Okay. Alright. Let's you know what? We're gonna find this. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna be big grown-up adventurers and we're gonna find this on our own. I believe in myself to find this. Let's take a look at what we have here. Just a house. I'm going to take a look at what's happening here too. It's also just a house. We're going to go into this guild hall. Okay. There's the town crier. Let's take a look. Oh, there we go. You're right. Ironheart Depths, right there. Right in front of us all this time, Pocketed. There it is. Activator. Where will this go? We'll try it. Aha! It does send us down to... These look pretty depth-like to me. Let's dismount. Command our horse to stay. Let's get out our pickaxe. And let's get a work, adventurers. Some golden ore. And there we go. After what feels like an eternity of careful exploration, you stumble upon a sizable vein of hardened shadow iron, its dark hue glimmering in the dim light. With careful precision, you chip away at the hardened ore, extracting chunk after chunk. Each strike of your pickaxe reverberates through the cavern, as if echoing the weight of your purpose. Sweat beads in your brow as you toil your hands. As you toil, your hands skilled and steady. Finally, you gather as much of the precious ore as you can carry, ensuring not a single valuable piece is left behind. With the weight of the hardened shadow iron pressing against your back, you begin to make your arduous ascent back to the surface and deliver the ore to Master Sullivan. The Baja native. Cool. Ah, that's John. That is quite the coincidence. John. Live on stream. Oops, days. Live on stream. My guildmate, John. That's cool. That is quite the coincidence. Alright. Yeah, John's there in the live chat. That was funny, us running into each other, John. Alright, let's make our way back to Master Sullivan here. John says, I look at your stream and I'm like, I'm there too. Alright. Small world, the Legacy Shard. Alright, let's talk to Master Sullivan. Oh, just kidding. Let's go ahead and deliver the hardened shadow iron ore to Master Sullivan. Returning to the blacksmith shop, you present the substantial haul of hardened shadow iron to Master Sullivan, who examines it with a mixture of fascination and awe. He commends your resourcefulness and bravery, recognizing the value of the rare ore you've acquired. With a firm nod, he instructs you to begin the process of transforming the raw material into a formidable cannon by using the nearby forge to begin smelting the ore. Alright, so let's go to the forge. Guided by Master Sullivan's expertise, you carefully load the hardened shadow iron into the roaring forge, its flames licking hungrily at the dark metal. Heat and intensity fill the air as the ore melts and melds, transforming into a molten mass of potential destruction. Working diligently, you pour the liquid metal into a specially crafted mold. Master Sullivan instructs you to move to the anvil and begin shaping it with precision and care. We'll go ahead and do exactly that. Adventurers, we join me in welcoming our great friend, fellow content creator and guildmate, Joker Soul Dragon, JSD, saying, DM Wyvern, sup, how's it going, buddy? It's going well, Joker. Just continuing my blacksmith crafter here, their narrative path. With the prototype of the reinforced cannon complete, you take a moment to admire your handiwork. The sleek design and the formidable presence of the hardened shadow iron fill you with a sense of accomplishment. You carefully lift the cannon, feeling its weight and the power it holds within. Knowing the urgency of the situation, you make your way swiftly to the Warriors Guild, where Commander Wilkins awaits. The journey feels significant, as if the fate of Serpent's Hold and its defenders rests in your hands. Alright, let's go ahead. Complete all that. Let's return back to Commander Wilkins. Oh, just kidding. There's the prototype cannon. Let's go ahead and deliver it to Samuel Wilkins, the commander. You navigate through the bustling corridors, catching glimpses of warriors preparing for battle, their determination etched on their faces. You reach the command center, where Commander Wilkins stands tall and resolute. You present the reinforced cannon to him, explaining its unique properties and the craftsmanship that went into its creation. The commander's gaze lingers on the weapon, his expression a mix of appreciation and anticipation. As he takes the cannon into his possession, Commander Wilkins expresses his gratitude for your dedication and skill. He assures you that this weapon will be a game changer in the fight against the pirates, bolstering their defense and striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. He asks that you begin the process of mass producing these cannons so that they may outfit the entirety of the Courageous with them. You nod and begin to make your way back to Master Sullivan to inform him of the news. Alright. We shall do that. Alright, we're heading back to Master Sullivan, the blacksmith here. You swiftly make your way back to Master Sullivan and relay the news to him, emphasizing the importance of expediting the production of the cannons to fully outfit the Courageous. He nods, acknowledging the gravity of the situation. With a firm resolve, he assures you that he will mobilize his team immediately to start manufacturing the cannons based on your design. Recognizing the pressing need, he promises to spare no effort in delivering the much-needed reinforcements to Serpent's Hold. Master Sullivan shares additional news that the Guildmaster of the Smiths Federation wishes to speak with you personally and has sent word for your immediate return to Trinzic. Curiosity mingled with a sense of responsibility takes hold of you, understanding the significance of this summons. With a nod of gratitude to Master Sullivan, you bid farewell to your fellow blacksmith and make haste to Trinzic, eager to uncover the purpose behind the Grandmaster's request and ready to face whatever challenges await you. First mate Patrick at the Serpent Hold docks will be able to transport you to Trinzic when you are ready. Alright, let's go ahead and accept that. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming James Edmiston to the Wyvern's Lair, saying, "Hey there, how goes it?" Goes well, James. I'm playing the new Legacy Shard of Ultima Online. I'm currently checking out the narrative path for the blacksmith here. We're making our way back to Trinzic from Serpent's Hold. Ahoy there! It's really quite something here, isn't it? Commander Wilkins has done an amazing job fortifying Serpent's Hold. Oh, if you need to head back to the mainland for any reason, just let me know, and I'll have you on the next transport. Let's go to the Trinzic docks. Alright, we're going to make our way back to the Shining Path Armory, where our Guildmaster awaits. Oops. Took a wrong turn in Albuquerque here. James says, yeah man, I'll be logging in shortly. Character name is Theros Catskills. Your stream looks smooth. Hey! James, thank you for dropping by. I caught your comment earlier. Thank you for sharing your own Ultima journey with us here at the Wyvern's Lair. Alright, so that's the Tinker's Guild. We actually want to go to the Shining Path Armory. I'm glad you're enjoying the new legacy as well. Alright. There's the Guildmaster for the Smiths Federation. You step into the Shining Path Armory once again, anticipation and curiosity swirling within you as you approach the Guildmaster. Their stern yet wise eyes meet yours, and a faint smile tugs at the corner of their lips. As you stand before them, they waste no time in conveying their heartfelt congratulations. Words of your remarkable achievements in Serpent's Hold has reached the Guildmaster, and they speak with a genuine admiration for your skill and dedication. With a sense of awe, they declare that you have now ascended to the rank of Grand Master Blacksmith, a title reserved for only the most accomplished artisans in the realm. Your heart swells with pride, knowing that your hard work and craftsmanship have been recognized on such a grand scale. The Guildmaster encourages you to push your skills to their limits and continue to provide assistance to those in need by completing orders for the townsfolk. Once your skills are at their known bounds, return to the Guildmaster. Alright, let's go ahead and collect that. And I think we're ready to get to work here. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. Alright, let's go ahead and open up our little town board. Let's get 3 small bulk orders. Bulk order info. Scythe. Do I want this order? No. Type that again. What do they want? Axe? Sure. What else do they have? Two-handed axe? As long as it doesn't require wood, sure. I'm hoping it doesn't. Mace. Okay. Let's get to work. Let's start with the axe. Gotta make 15. Alright, it's gonna require 14 ingots per. Good thing we got 3,000 iron ingots there. Quite a few to go through. Won't take any time at all. Alright, there we go. 15 out of 15. We're going to go ahead and complete that. Combine this deed with contained items. There we go. Next, we got maces. Let's go ahead and make 20 of these. That would be bashing, mace. We got to make 20. And off we go. Punked says, think the only thing that would require wood is the wooden shield. Okay, that's good to know, Pocted. James says, absolutely enjoying the new legacy. Hoping to get a small home at some point and reform UBB from when I used to play on Catskills. Sounds like a good plan, James. What does UBB stand for, if I may ask? What is the full name of that guild of yours? All right, 15 out of 20. We're almost at 16 out of 20 here. Making some good time. There we go. And then finally we have 10 two-handed axes. So let's go here to axes. Two-handed axes. Right? Just double making sure of that. Right, two-handed axes. We're going to go ahead and make 10. There we go. James Madison says, United Blacksmiths of Britannia. And Pocket says, oh man, UBB, what a throwback. Is that an OG guild, Pocket? Are you familiar with the United Blacksmiths of Britannia? You got to share what makes UBB such a classic guild in Ultima with me, Pocket. James Edmondson says, we had guilds on every shard. Oh, wow. Very cool. All right. There we go. We got all those bulk orders completed. So I believe we just drop it onto the character here. Save. Yep. We're going to go ahead and save those points. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's right. Okay. Combine items. There we go. Combine items. Perfect. Now we're good to go. We're going to save that. And then we're going to drop this here too. No, we're going to claim that. And we're going to go ahead and claim. Are you sure it's just like that? Yes, there we go. Perfect. We got a backup Smith's hammer. And let's go ahead. Complete that. And we're going to grab another one real quick. Pocket says, yeah, I remember them from Sonoma some 20 years ago. That's amazing, Pocket. James says, you still hold live events for crafters. It was neat to stand around and talk to people, form friendships, and just have a good time. You know what, James? I think the new Legacy Shard could absolutely benefit from a reformation of the UBB. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some more of those bulk order deeds. A Warforged, sure. Next we have a Bone Harvester, 10, okay. And then we have a Double-Bladed Staff, okay. Sounds good, we're ready for this. Alright. Warfork is a polearm, I'm guessing it is. Let's go ahead and we're going to make 20, right? Yeah, it's a lot. Off we go. Get the Clay Mauser here at the Shining Path Armory. Two out of 20. It's going to take us a little while to get through those this order. I think I'm going to go ahead and exhaust my resource bag here. Seven out of 20. is going to be a little sad to say farewell to Wolfric, my blacksmith, when I had to make room for my mage assassin. But, c'est la vie, as they say. Such is life. Pocked, if you run across any good players looking for a guild home for themselves here in the New Legacy and you think that they're good people, send them our way here at the Wyvern's Lair. Our doors are still open and we're still looking for good players to join the Knights of the Wyvern's Lair here. That goes for anyone who's watching the stream right now or will watch it in the future. Appreciate that, Pockton. I think we're going to go ahead and take a similar approach to Never Lucky, and once we hit our 30-player cap, at least for the time being, we're going to go ahead and close recruitment. You know, I would rather have 30 players involved in the Wyvern's Lair than like a handful of players with several characters, if that makes sense. Pazuzu says, about how many members strong is your guild now? I'd say we're about maybe around 15 to 20 people right now, Pazuzu. But there's definitely still room in our guild if you are looking for one. Alright, we gotta make 15 double-bladed staff. Right there. Let's go ahead and make 15 of these. Pocta says, yep, same for us. We've had to move alts out for room. Yeah, the way that we're approaching that, Pocted, here at the Wyvern's Lair, we, and shout out to Sky for helping out with this, actually. We have spun off a sub-guild for our crafter characters, led by my good friend Izan. So we're going to go ahead and add that guild to the alliance so that when our players are online, on their crafter characters, they can communicate with the rest of us, including Never Lucky for that matter. That's going to be helpful there. And then when I create my mage assassin, well, when I create my mage, that character will be the sub-guild for our PvP characters. So the Wyvern's Lair as a guild will be entirely dedicated to just PvM characters exclusively. And the marching order for us, at least for the next couple of months, will for us to focus as a guild on our PvM characters to progress our guild rank. Alright, there we go. 15 out of 15 double-bladed staff. Let's go ahead and make those bone harvesters. Is it axes? Is it bladed? Maybe bladed. Yep, bladed. And we need to make 10. Alright, let's go ahead and make a number. Oh, we got another. We got Karsic Bricks here, working on their own crafting character. Alright, 10 out of 10. Let's go ahead. Click here, combine this deed with contained items. Dunzor. There we go. And finally, alright, we're looking good. We're going to go ahead and save those points. Okay, we'll wait a few seconds. Pazuzu says, yeah, I'm looking for a guild, getting kind of bored just killing everything in the Fire Temple. Alright, Pazuzu, if you want to join the Wyvern's Lair, the first step for you is to join our Discord. You can find a link to our Discord in any of the video descriptions on my YouTube channel. Alright, we're going to go ahead and claim that. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab that reward here. Take on 3 more small bulk orders. We're now down to 2,000 iron ingots. We've been getting through them. Nice. Bulk order info. Scythes, sure. Bulk order info. Daggers, why not? Bulk order info. Pikes, sure thing. Alright. Click here, and we're going to start work on our scythes, which would be bladed, right? We'll do daggers first since we're already here. Gotta make 20 daggers. Sounds good. Pazuzu says I'm already part of the Discord. Oh, what's your handle on the Discord, Pazuzu? Getting through those daggers in no time. $18 out of 20. And there we go. Pole arms. There's the scythe. Go ahead and combine the steed with the items there. And how many sides do we need? We need 10. Okay, let's go ahead and make 10 of those. Pazuzu says orc, I believe. Let me take a look, see if I can find you here on Discord. Oh, there you are. All right. Just found you. Oh, you worn out my tool. Okay, so we need another smith's hammer in hand. Let's go ahead and combine this with what we have here. And we need to make 6 more. Alright, I got you, Pazuzu. I will go ahead and invite you to the guild as a squire as soon as I finish the stream, or if not tonight, then certainly tomorrow. Alright. Let's go ahead and combine this. There we go, that's been wrapped up. Next is the pike. And that's going to require, we need how many pikes here? 10. Go ahead and make a number. Off we go. Pazuzu says it meant to be tomorrow. I gotta go to bed here soon. I wake up at 4 a.m. for work. Sounds good, Pazuzu. I'll catch you tomorrow. Actually, you know what? Why don't I go ahead and invite you to the guild tonight? Let me just quickly go ahead and hop on my character William, and we can get you in the guild tonight if that works for you. Let me know if it does, and then I'll log into William. James says, "All right, back. My phone died. What did I miss?" Not much, James. I'm just I'm going ahead and skilling up my blacksmith here. I may have an opportunity to add Pazuzu here in the live stream chat, one of our adventures as a squire, to the guild in New Legacy. All right, let's go ahead and I'll log out of Wolfric real quick. Let me get Wolfric to an inn. There's an inn right there. Tune's name is Lug. Okay, sounds good, Pazuzu. Alright, Go ahead. I'll meet you at the Moonglow Gate. Moonglow Moon Gate. If I can log in, that is. There we go. All right. I'll be right there. Oh, let me go ahead and just use my my rune book here. Moonglow board. Courtesy Attacker Knock, my rune book. There we go. Lord Lug. All right. Looking good, Pazuzu. Let me go into my guild interface here and invite you. Oh, Lord Lug is not accepting guild invitations. Go ahead into your guild interface and uncheck ignore guild invites. Salute. Let's try that again. Oh, still not accepting invitations. I'm going to say, hey Paz, you got to uncheck ignore guild invites in your guild interface. Pazuzu says, where is the guild interface? I play on the classic client. So it should be on one of the gems. Right there, Pazuzu. In your character paper doll, you should have the option to select guilds, and then from there you can uncheck ignore guild invites. And cheers to you for playing the game on the classic client. Respect. Let me know when you got that going for yourself, and we'll add you up to the guild. James says, I also play on the classic client. Props to you too, James. I just need some of the quality of life features that come with the enhanced client. I just I couldn't go any further without it. Pazazu says, yeah, just trying to find it. I'm half blind. No worries. Take your time. This is not a race. James says, I recently started to use the classic UO web client. It's smooth. It looks so good, James. I probably, when I upgrade my internet provider here, I'm probably going to switch over to the classic UO web client myself. I really love the aesthetic of the classic client, and I miss it in the enhanced client. And I feel like the classic UO web client gives me all the functionality of the enhanced client with the aesthetic look of the classic client. All right, we'll try that again with Pazuzu here. Nope, still not accepting guild invitations. Pazuzu says, I'm 100% blind. I'm not seeing this guild thing. Oh, it should be in your options, Pazuzu. Try to go into your options. Should be in your options setting, actually. I got it wrong. I think go into your options and then look for the guild tab there. Also, it looks like I might need your help, Pockted, repairing some of my weaponry here. Oh, there we go. Pockted says you were right. It's on the paper doll guild, third from the bottom. Okay, so I was correct. So it's on the paper doll. As Pockted says, it's the third gem from the bottom of your paper doll. Yeah, I actually could use some repairs, Pocket. Could I meet you at the blacksmith here in Moonglow? You got a moment? My poor gear. There we go. Pazuzu's got it. I was completely blind. Right above the Peace War. Not a problem, Pazuzu. Alright, let's go ahead and invite you. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead. And let's go ahead and just make a quick little adjustment here. Wow. Okay, so that's... Yeah, who's probably not logging in? These guys have not logged in a while. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. This is going to hurt. Yeah, I'll go ahead and we'll just get rid of the person who's logged in the least. Yep. Okay, now I'll give you that invite. There we go. Invite sent. Pazuzu. Pazuzu says, yep, last time I played, the game was early. Alright, Lux joined. Welcome to the Wyvern's Lair. As a squire. Lug. Alright, welcome, Pazuzu. Looking forward to gaming with you soon. Let me go ahead and head to the blacksmith here and meet the one, the only, the very best person in Ultima Online, our friend Pocted. I don't know if you can repair that Regal Scout Cloak. I'm going to give you everything that's damaged, and you just let me know what you can repair and what you can't, and take it from there. Wow. Super banged up. Pocted's been keeping my armor and weapons from falling apart since I started my new legacy journey, and it looks like, you know, my partnership with Pocted will last for many more months during my new legacy adventures here. Jane says very cool. Pocted's just great. Pocted is just amazing. Oops, sorry. Did I click out of that screen by mistake? Give me the tunic too, okay? Sure. I'll do that as well. There we go. Gonna go ahead and join the party. It's okay. Plate mail gloves of heartening. Plate mail. Oh, cool. Whoops, what happened? There we go. Maybe it bugged out. James Edmondson says, how hard was it for you as a crafter to get the virulent nightshade from the dungeon? Easy. Really easy. Thank you, Pocted. Oh. Appreciate that. Thank you, Pocted. UO Gandalf. Let's... Oh, surprisingly accurate sight the Force. Okay. Bonus, bonus thing there. Let's get ourselves equipped. Re-equipped here. interesting. So if they get repaired, like the, I don't know, that green shade goes away. Cool. All right, we're looking good. Oh, excellent. All right, so now we're going to head back up to the inn. And we're going to log out real quick and head back to our man Wolfric. Try that again. All right. Back to Wolfric. We got 10 minutes left on the stream. Let's go ahead and turn in these bulk orders. Oh. Let's try that again. There we go. Perfect. All right. Looking good. Now we can go ahead and collect that. Let's talk to our skill trainer. Blacksmithing is now 97%. All right. We are almost there. Bulk order info. Metal kite shield, sure. Double-bladed staff, why not? Scepter. Totally fine with me. Start with a metal kite shield. 15. Make a number. 15, off we go. All right, 8 out of 15, and we're down to 1,500 iron ingots. So we're getting at the tail end of the iron ingots we'd mined from the mountains west of Trinsic. Next, we're going to make some double-bladed staffs. $10. Okay. Bladed. Oh, it's under pole arms. There we go. Just make sure we got that correct. Yep, 10. Going pretty quickly for ourselves now. You know, Pocketed, one thing that I'm hoping that the developers will do, if, for example, we elect to keep our characters here on the New Legacy Shard for the next season, as they said that players would be able to do a long time ago, would be great if we choose to do that, we get some extra character slots. I don't know if they'll do that, but that could be fun. That could be fun. All right. Let's take a look at bashing. Scepter, and we're gonna make 15 of these. James says, I just got the Nightshade. When I tried last night, the dungeon was filled with mobs. Just now it was empty. Yeah, it can be tough navigating your way to the Nightshade if the dungeon's very busy. That's for sure, James. And so Blacksmith, you are vulnerable to the critters that are down there. I got nipped a little myself on the way to claiming the Nightshade. All right, there's 15 out of 15. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Oh, just kidding. We got to combine it, of course. Now we can give it over. Sure. Go ahead and combine this. There we go. All right. And lastly, there we go. Collect that. And let's see about rounding out our blacksmithing. 99%. We're almost there. Almost a Grandmaster of Blacksmith. Wulfric shall reach that, and we will be ready to conclude the narrative path for the blacksmith when we return next Monday. I'm looking forward to wrapping up Wulfric's story here and then returning to William to begin the tamer narrative path with my PVM main. I want to thank all the adventurers here in the livestream chat who've hung out with me as we have explored the narrative path for the blacksmith this evening, especially those here at the end of the latest Tale of the Wyvern's Lair. James Evanston on his way to reforging UBB. Looking forward to you sharing news about that with us, James, when you get to that milestone. Pocketed, of course, our great friend from Never Lucky, Ultima Online Gandalf Pazuzu, who's now part of the Wyvern's Lair's Esquire. Welcome once again, Pazuzu, to our guild on the new Legacy Shard. John Joker Soul Dragon, Leafy Nebula, and everyone who will be catching the stream in the days, weeks, and months ahead. Thank you for being here at the Wyvern's Lair. I am Dungeon Master Wyvern, playing the new Legacy Shard here in Ultima Online, and I look forward to seeing you all here soon for the next adventure. Good night, everyone.